Hi guys, welcome to the video, and today I will be showing you how to make a cardboard base. I did a vote on my community post and most of you asked for a tutorial on how to make a cardboard base for a dragon, so that's what I'll be doing today. Okay, so to make a cardboard base you will obviously need cardboard, and then you'll need a scissor, a pencil, and you will need hot glue. You can try it with tape, but it will be a lot weaker and will break easier, so I would really just suggest starting with using hot glue. Okay, so firstly you are going to be using your cardboard. Now for cardboard bases you can make the same triangle that you normally do with a paper base, which is the same thing. You just get a strip of cardboard, cut two triangles, and then glue it together. But for this I will be making a cardboard base. So firstly you will need 2 strips of cardboard. So what I like to do is I like to measure the thickness for my fingers. How thick will the strip have to be? Okay, so now that I've measured it, I'm going to cut 2 of these strips. Okay, when you are done you should have 2 similar strips of cardboard. So now what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half, and then you should have it like this. So you're going to do this for both of them, and like you would for a paper dragon, you are going to cut the jaw piece shorter. So this is the piece I'm using for the jaw, and so where you fold it here, you're going to cut it a bit shorter so that when you put it next to the top piece, it should be like this. Yeah. Okay, now that you've gotten your 2 pieces, your top and your jaw, fold the top part. So what I normally do is I fold it like this, and then I fold this half of how much I want the front of my base's thickness to be. So if I want it to be like that, I'll fold it like that, then I'll open it, and then the fold should do this. So then that's the base. So you're going to do this with both pieces. And I would recommend for the second one, make the front piece smaller than the top base. So it should look something like this. This is your jaw and this is your top part. Okay, once you have done that, you are going to grab your 2 pieces of paper. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to grab your 2 pieces of cardboard, and like you did for a paper base, or how you do for a paper base, you are going to... Okay, now that you've done that, you can get another piece of cardboard, and what you're going to do is how you would normally do it for a paper base. You put your fingers in between just to make sure it's thick enough. I'm going to draw my dots, so, and then I'm going to use a ruler to connect the dots to make a square. So it should look something like this. Just a square that fits with your base. So it should just fit like that. Perfectly. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure it's long enough, and then I'm going to draw this line. I would suggest making this bottom part a little bit longer than your ends. And then what you're going to do is, you aren't going to draw flaps exactly, just like extend it a little bit on the sides just so that it will be big enough. So on the sides and on the top. But at the bottom you should leave the most space, just in case. And now that you've done that, you are going to cut this out and trace it so that you have 2 identical pieces. Okay, now that you're done, you should have two similar, wait. Okay, now that you have your two pieces, your hot glue gun should be on. And now what you're going to do is you are going to glue these on the edges, like so. Remember to be careful with hot glue and not burn yourself, like I have countless of times. So at first you'll just put enough for it to stay on, but then after, once it's stable, you can put a little bit more on to make sure it won't break later on. So just like seal the insides. I'm burning myself. So it should be like this. So now it's sealed and it cannot come off. So now I'm going to take this part and I'm going to glue it like so. Okay, now that you've glued both pieces, it should look something like this. And so now these little extra pieces, you can just cut those off so that it looks neater. Okay, now that I've cut it, my base looks like this. And you can just slip your hand in here and this is how you will use your base. So now the same thing that you did to get the top and bottom part of this base, you are going to do for the jaw. So I'm going to do that off camera quickly. Okay, once you are done, you should have a jaw piece that looks like this and a top piece that looks very similar. So now you can do tape for this, but I would prefer just like taking a piece of cardboard and then like folding it and then gluing it in the middle. But you're going to connect these two pieces together. Okay, and once you're done, your base should look something like this. Again, you can make the jaw shorter and you can make the top base longer, but this is just what I prefer. And I did also cut a little bit of a flap that lifts because I did make it a bit too short. So don't make the same mistake I did. But now you have a cardboard base. I hope this tutorial was helpful to you and I hope to see some cardboard dragons from you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer. Bye!